Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about something which I find very interesting as a concept. So I'm sure you might have had a time when you wanted some help to debug your code, or you just needed some tech support, and you tried to Google a lot but you couldn't find any answers. And what you might have done is you might have got frustrated and then maybe call up a few friends, or maybe pay some premium fees for some tech support. Or you might be running a company where you want to provide some kind of tech support to your users. Maybe you have some kind of a software that users install on their desktops or laptop, and sometimes they would need support, and you just can't afford to have a dedicated support team. Now let me show you something that Google has. It's called Gemini Live. This is something that can easily solve all of your needs. I found it very useful when I needed some help with some quick tasks. And instead of doing a Google search, I use Gemini Live to find the answers to my problems. And sometimes when I get too lazy to type on Google, etc., and I don't want to copy and paste errors, etc., all of that, I just use this tool. And how this tool works is you share your screen, it sees everything that you're doing, and then you can ask questions using audio. You don't have to type anything. You can just ask using audio. You can just talk to it, and then it will give you the solutions. And there are two modes. You can either get the response back as audio, or you can get. So I'm going to show you this feature, and we're going to try out how good it is. We're going to try out a few things. We're going to debug some code. We're going to understand some code that I had written in the past. I'm going to also use it to type up an email, and then I'm going to use it for some basic tech support kind of tasks. So all you need to do is head to this link called aistudio.google.com/live, or you can find it here. Now if you come here for the first time, it may ask you to log in, and you can just use your Google account to log in. Now when you come to the screen, this is what you would see. It shows that you can talk to Gemini, you can show Gemini, and then you can even share your screen. So what we're going to do, we're going to share our screen. But before that, I want to show you all the settings on the right. We are using the 2.0 Flash experimental model. This is the only thing that's available for me. I'm going to use the output format as audio, and we're going to use voice Park. I think this is just some voice template. I can also show you some tools. I've enabled all of them, but they are not really required. Not everything is required for all tasks. So for example, code execution, function calling, etc. These are when you want to ask some complex questions, or maybe you want to ask a mathematical question. What it would do is it will write some code, and then it will execute that code and give you an output. So this model, so this feature uses Gemini 2.0 Flash, which is one of the Gemini LLMs. We'll see how good it is. So the first thing that we need to do is I'm going to click on share your screen, and then it will ask me to share my screen. I'm going to choose entire screen. I'm going to click and share. So if you're doing this for the first time, it may ask you to give it some permissions, etc. So I'm sharing my screen. I'm going to start talking to the model. Hey, how you doing?
Okay, I see you are sharing your screen and are about to start talking to the model. How can I help you?
So I have some code that I need to understand. Can you explain to me what is going on here?
Okay, you have some code you need help understanding. Can you tell me what specifically you'd like to know about the code?
Like everything. Can you tell me what is this file about?
The code you're showing is a JavaScript file that appears to be using the Kafka.js library. It looks like it's setting up a Kafka producer to create topics. Would you like me to elaborate on any specific line or function?
What exactly is Kafka?
Kafka is a distributed streaming platform. It's used for building real-time data pipelines and streaming applications. Essentially allows you to publish and subscribe to streams of records.
Okay, so what I'm seeing here is I have this function. It uses async. Wait, I don't want to use async. I want to use the then catch method. How do I change my code?
Okay, you want to convert the async/await code to use. Then and catch. The run function is currently using async as. You can remove that and modify the code to utilize promises. Would you like me to provide a specific example of how to do that?
Yeah, can you do that?
Okay, to convert your async/await code to use, then and.catch, you would need to change your run function to the following. So here, instead of async and await, we use then to chain the promises and a single .catch at the end to handle errors. This accomplishes the same as the original code. Is there anything else that you would like me to clarify? And a single .catch at the end
So I just disconnected the stream because I think if I keep talking, it's just going to keep answering me. But this looks like some good code that I can use. And if you see, I mean, maybe I didn't let it complete. Okay, yeah, so this is the output. What it's doing is basically just printing the code for me, and this is the output. But this, if we can see, I think this is accurate. Um, it's using then and catch, it's not using async await. And this is what I needed. And this is a very simple task. It's nothing complicated. I think any model could do it. I was just sharing my screen. I asked what the code means. It was able to explain to me. I can even get into some details like, what does this line do, etc. Things like that. But I think it's going to do a good job. Behind the scenes, I think it uses the same model that you would use with the chat version of Gemini, like, the chat GPT equivalent from Google. I think it does the same thing. It uses the same model with some more capabilities with, audio, video, and etc. So I think this is good. Now we're going to try. I'm going to start the new stream again. But while I was doing that, I noticed that there was a timer here. So I think this only allows you to try it out for like 10 minutes or so, because I saw the timer was about 8 minutes. There were about 8 minutes remaining in the timer. So I'm guessing it only allows you 10 minutes at a time. But we'll find out. So I'm going to start a new stream and I'm going to ask it to write an email from me. And then I'm also going to ask it to debug something for me. So I'm going to share my entire screen again. Yeah, if you see it,
Okay.
just ask, it just goes on for 10 minutes. So I'm going to click share. Hey,
Okay.
I want to write an email.
I see your screen. It shows the Google AI Studio with the stream real-time page open. There's also a small video playing in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Okay. So this is an email window. This is my Gmail account. Now I want to write an email to the CEO of Google.com. Ask them what is the technology behind this Gemini Live feature. Can you tell me what should be my subject and what should be the email body?
Okay, you are composing a new email to CEO@google.com, and you're asking me what your subject and email body should be. I suggest a subject like inquiry about Gemini Live feature technology, and the body can ask about the technology behind the Gemini Live feature. Would you like some ideas for the email body?
Yeah, can you draft like an email for me that I can just use as it is?
Sure, here's a draft you can use. Dear CEO of Google, I am writing to inquire about the technology behind the Gemini Live feature.
Can you type that email for me?
Underlying mechanisms that make this feature work.
Sorry.
If you could provide
Hello.
some... No problem. Did you want me to continue with the email body? Question mark.
Can you just type that email for me instead of saying it, because I just want to copy and paste it.
Okay, here is the email draft. Dear CEO of Google, I am writing to inquire about the technology behind the Gemini Live feature. I am very curious about the
Okay, so if you see, it just says the whole thing first instead of I'm going to stop the stream first. So if you see, it just says the whole thing, and then it gives you this text, whatever it said. So I think maybe we can try the text mode, and we can probably get the output as it is. But you get the idea, right? It's going to dictate the email to you or whatever you ask, and then you can maybe type it out or just ask it to generate it for you. So again, this was a good task. I know this is a stupid email. I'm not going to write to the CEO of Google asking about the technology, but I just wanted to see how this works, how it understands context, or how well it interprets my requirements, and how good is the output. So now I'm going to go back here, start a new stream, and I'm going to ask it to give me some tech support. So let's see how that goes. Alright, so I'm sharing my screen again. Now, hey Gemini, what I want to do is there's something wrong with my laptop, and I want to give it to the service center for repair. But before that, I want to check if I am still under warranty or not, so that I don't have to pay the money if I'm under warranty. Can you help me check if my laptop is still under warranty? How do I do that?
Okay, so you are having an issue with your laptop and want to check if it is still under warranty before taking it to a service center. I can help you with that. First, what brand is your laptop?
Oh, I don't know what brand it is. Can you tell me what I can do to check?
Sure, if you don't know the brand, you can usually find it on the bottom of the laptop or near the screen. If you still can't locate it, can you tell me the model number of the device? This is usually printed on a sticker as well.
Oh, I don't know that as well. Can you just maybe look at my screen and maybe understand what operating system I'm using and then tell me what laptop this is?
Okay, I can see your screen. It looks like you are using a Mac computer. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. I think I'm using a Mac. Is there a way for me to check the warranty on my MacBook?
Yes, there are a couple of ways to check the warranty on your MacBook. You can go to the Apple website, enter your serial number, or you can check directly on your laptop. Would you like me to walk you through either of those options?
How do I check directly on my laptop?
Okay, to check directly on your MacBook, click on the Apple logo in the top left corner of the screen. Then, select About This Mac. In the window that appears, click on Support. This should display information about your warranty status.
Okay, can you do it one at a time? Do I need to click on this button?
Yes, you need to click on the Apple logo in the top left corner of your screen first. Dot.
Okay, and then what do I need to do? Have I clicked on it correctly?
Yes, you've clicked the Apple logo correctly. Now select About This Mac.
Oh, is it this item?
No, you should select About This Mac from the drop-down menu. It's usually the first option on the list.
Why, I can't find it. Can you tell me where is it in this list?
Okay, I see. It's the very first option at the top of the list, directly below the words Apple Menu, and above System Settings.
Oh, I don't see Apple menu, but are you talking about this thing, this option?
Yes, that's it. Click on About This Mac.
Okay, I've clicked on it. Now what?
Now, click on Support in the window that has appeared. Done.
Oh, I don't see support. Where is support?
Okay, I see the problem. The Support button is not directly visible in this window. Instead, please click on More Info just below the specifications of your MacBook, and then the support information will appear.
Okay. Now what?
Now click on Apple Care and Warranty to see your warranty status. Warranty status?
Where is that? Where is Apple Care and warranty?
Okay, it looks like the Apple Care and Warranty option is not in this window either. It should be on the left panel under the General tab, but it seems you are on a different screen now. Please go back to the About This Mac window and click on More Info again. Then the support info should be visible.
Okay, I click back. Now what?
Okay, now that you are back on the settings page, please click on the Apple Care and Warranty option on the left-hand side of your screen.
On the left side. Over here, I don't see it.
Okay, I apologize for the confusion. It seems I am having some difficulty navigating the various menus you're showing me. You're correct, it's not visible on the screen. It seems that Apple has recently changed how these menus are organized. To check the warranty status now, please search online for Check Apple Warranty using your browser. You'll be able to...
Right. So as you saw, it was doing okay initially. It was telling me what to do. It was even directing me the right steps to open the Apple Care menu or the settings menu and then find the Apple Care button. But somewhere it just stopped working properly. It just didn't see the Apple Care button, which was right here. It was just right here. Just wasn't able to see it. So I don't know. It's not the best when it comes to tech support. Or maybe I was just asking it too many questions. I don't know. Maybe worth trying it out again. But here's what I wanted to show you. I just wanted to talk about how useful something like this could be. Now, if you are a founder or if you're running a company and you need to provide some kind of tech support, these models are getting better and better every day. And you just saw, right, how easy it was. Now, definitely this isn't, the ultimate state where, you can just replace human agents with this model, but definitely it's good enough to, and this is a free version. Maybe there's a pro version which is even better, but definitely good enough as maybe L1 support, level 1 support, where it can just help you with some initial debugging or some troubleshooting, and then it can, if it's not able to solve for you, it can just guide you to a real live agent a human being who can further help you. But you can see it drastically reduces the amount of effort a real agent would require to put in, meaning from level 1 or maybe even level 2 support. And I think this is a very good step. I think this is a very cool feature that Gemini has. Unfortunately, it only has a 10-minute timeout. So if you see, if I click on this again, it starts a timeout, and I think, yeah, it's just 10 minutes. So it's not too much, but it's not too bad either. It's not too low. 10 minutes is a good amount of time for me to try out a few things and maybe just ask some questions. Maybe if you're running into some error on your laptop, you can just go here, ask why it might be happening, and it can help you troubleshoot. All right, so this is what I wanted to show you. I think you should go ahead and try it out, try a few things out, and then maybe comment down below what works and what does not. I think somewhere I read that this used to be much worse, but it has improved considerably over time, and I can see it's not too bad. It's pretty good in my opinion for what these agents are capable of doing, what these LLMs are capable of doing. I mean, I can see that a thinking model would be much better, like an O1 or the DeepSeek R1 model would perform much better. But this is not a thinking model. This is their Gemini 2.0 Flash, and this is an experimental model apparently. So I can understand it's not the best out there, but it's decent enough for you to use for your day-to-day tasks. Maybe just understand how to carry on certain tasks in your laptop or your job, right? So do give it a try, and do give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you've tried this model out or if you've tried this feature out, and tell me how good was it for you, how did you find it, and whether I should make more videos covering such cool features with AI. Thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.